Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary. This is another game we're playing in our Unranked to Diamond series. I believe we are around high silver right now. And we're playing as Rengar Jungle this game. Now before we get involved into this game, I want to do a quick thank you, a quick shout out to the people who are playing in my league in the Fantasy LCS over on Vulcan, because during IEM, you guys sucked enough that I placed high enough to win some money. So big shout out to you guys, thanks for the money. If you guys want to do your own Fantasy LCS, do your own drafting, get involved in the fun, then you just head over to vulcan.com and put in the code Foxdrop. You get $50 free. Now, I'm not just saying that because I want to share the love. I'm saying that because I can't wait to take your money. For this game, for our Unranked to Diamond series, what we like to focus on is we like to obviously primarily showcase how to gain elo. We're not doing this just to stomp, honestly. I don't really enjoy playing these games because to me they're kind of boring, but I like to show how to gain elo. It's not about the stomping, basically is what I was trying to say there. So we're showing how to gain elo, how to deal with the trolls and the rages, how to be a good teammate. That's something that goes overlooked as well. How to learn specific champions and specific roles. I'm not always going to be playing jungle, so feel free to suggest stuff in the comments. Of course, we want to have fun, and we'll be doing a lot of these games live over on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Foxdrop, which you can find the link to in the description. So this game as Rengar, I get a lot of requests as to showcase Rengar, so I'm doing that now. And my runes and masteries are always in the description, as always. But I'm, I believe, 80 reds, army yellows. Magic is blues and attack speed Quints. And I am 2190. Pretty standard offensive jungle bruiser page. I'm just going to start the Gromp here and smite it away immediately to get that smite bonus. Also, I got a lot of help from my bot lane there because that's why you start. That's why you start at the bot side jungle, so you can get a leash. And now I'm going to go over to this blue buff and kill this as well. Now, probably the biggest misconception that I see surrounding Rango is people aren't really sure how to use his Fury. I guess his Ferocity. They don't really know what abilities to use his Ferocity on and which ones to not use his Ferocity on. And most specifically, regarding that, people don't know whether or not basically a lot of people think that you should just be using your heal as Rengar as Rengar, which is not true. You shouldn't. For a lot of the times, as is the case with Rengar, attack is the best form of defense, and so when you're using your Ferocity in the early clears, you should really be using it on your Q, because if things die faster, then it means that they don't do as much damage to you, and therefore you take less damage and you don't need to heal it up. So I'm just going to go for the good old Rangers Trailblazer this game. The reason I'm going for this is because Rango does struggle a little bit with his early clears. He's not, his speed is okay, he's fast enough, it's just that he takes a huge amount of damage, so you really do want that empowered smite to help you. Now, I'm seeing now that this Rek'Sai has just gone and ganked mid lane, and she didn't have her red buff. So I might be able to try and get a cheeky invade going, so I'm going to try and do that. Now, I don't know whether this is going to work or not. I wasn't really close enough, but Rek'Sai was kind of low on health, so the chances are that Rek'Sai may be open for an invade, may be open to kill. Whether or not it's going to work or not, I don't know, and if it doesn't, I'll just go bot lane. No, it worked. That's its flash. Can I... Oh, good dodge there. No, what happened? I guess you can't do that anymore. What you used to be able to do when you play Rengar? Oh my goodness, why is Morgana here? Does she TP here? Is you used to be able to oh wow, what the hell? This bitch just outplayed me left, right, and center. You used to be able to flash while you're in a bush, and what it would do is it would no, yes. I should, if I smited that, I would have survived for a little longer. I used to be able to flash while you were like in a bush, and you would kind of flash and jump. So either I mucked that up here, or it's been removed. I don't really play Rengar enough to know for sure, honestly. But we got the TP from Morg as well. We wasted their time a little bit, and we actually did make a misplay here. Even outside of this little, the sad thing is I wanted to show this little trick off, and I failed miserably. But if I wasn't going to try and show the trick, what I should have done was as soon as Rek'Sai flashed away, I should have flashed, because I could have flashed into the bush and then used the bush to jump to Rek'Sai. But no, I misplayed that. But still, we get Morgana's TP, and even though, you know, we die, which sucks, but we do deny the red buff, which is, you know, it's nothing spectacular, but it's still something. It's good, and more importantly, we wasted a lot of that Morgana's time. We didn't just curl over and die instantly, which is really good for us, because it means that we can that Cho'Gath got a lot of like free time in his top lane, which is great. That's exactly what he wants. That's exactly what we want to do. By creating pressure on elsewhere on the map, it meant that we were able to get this Cho'Gath loads of free CS and shit like that. I think we can actually kill this girl, but we don't want to chase too far because we don't know where Rek'Sai is. And Rek'Sai and this Ahri have the same name, which means they're Jiraku. And Jiraku mid laners with junglers tend to camp each other quite a lot. So you want to be careful of them. You want to make sure that they're not, you know, yeah, you want to make sure you're not just like dying to them all the time. I walked over a ward. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, there's a pink ward here. Nice. I'm going to go kill the Skullcrab here now. Skullcrab is really... It's kind of like Rengar's best friend, because you can gain your like free ferocity on it, because it doesn't fight back. So if you ever need extra ferocity when you're playing as Rengar, you can just look to see if the Skullcrab is up, and if it is, then you can just get as much as you want from it. I really want to make a play around mid lane, but it's difficult to do that. Ahri's kind of slippery, and Yasuo is not really easy to gank for. So I should probably just keep farming rather than trying too hard to do too much. I'm just going to chuck a ward down here, even though the chances of this ward getting stomped are pretty high because it's right by the Wraith camp, chicken camp, I should say. It's still a good place to put it just to get some vision. We can fight this. Go, why did you... I don't know. We should have just turned and fought that guy. I thought I spam pinged enough to let that guy know we were what I had intended, but whatever, maybe not. So I'm just gonna go and take this bottom side jungle here. My blue buff is up soon. I'm not really behind in the jungle, but I'm also not really ahead either. The time I've spent running around trying to influence the map, which hasn't worked, it's time I've kind of wasted. It's time I could have been spending like farming the jungle. So I'm a bit behind in that sense. Just, you know, in theory I could be a lot further ahead than I am, but I'm just gonna kill this Gromp and then go kill the blue buff as well. And we're not doing too bad. Now I want to keep my eye on that bot lane, because that Vayne seems to be playing quite aggressively. Now it's not really easy to gank for against Vayne, sorry, because she's, especially when her ult's up, it can be a bit of a tall order, because she just like stealths and makes it quite tricky for you. But until that point, to be honest though, this is also, I kind of have a philosophy, and you guys may think I'm a bit of a dickhead when I tell you my philosophy, but if I see a lane matchup and I see a matchup that someone should not be losing, then I tend to be quite hesitant regarding ganking that lane, because I think, well, if these guys shouldn't be losing anyway, yet they are losing, then, you know, if I get them a kill, what's that going to do? Is that kill really going to help them win? Because, I mean, really they should be winning in the first place. So if they've already been offered the tools to win the game just by their picks, and then they don't execute that, then what makes me think that they will be able to win the lane if I give them the tools to do so via a gank? So that's my philosophy. Like I say, you guys may berate me for that philosophy, but I am hesitant to gank lanes that I think should be winning anyway. So I'm going to recall here. I know Rek'Sai's blue is up, but I'm not really in a position to stop that. I'm going to take that warrior enchantment, and maybe I just... Oh man, it's so close. Maybe I should just go and gank this bot lane. Yeah, I don't know. These guys, are these guys Jiraku as well? No, they're not. Okay, that's confusing. All these like T names. It's like a bloody quadricu. Alright, considering these guys are getting quite close when they fight, I guess it makes sense that I can try and... Alright, Rek'Sai's going top lane as well now. This is good. I know that Rek'Sai's red buff is up, so I can take that away for free here. I guess Vi can come for me, but if Vi comes for me, I'm sure that Yasuo will come for her. And bot lane's also pushed in here, which means that bot lane isn't going to collapse on me. So I can just take this away for free most likely, sorry. And we should be all good here. Oh wow. See, this is, I mean, I don't want to claim credit for that, of course, but this is what happens when you pressure the map and a laner gets an advantage, like this Cho'Gath had, just by not having to lane versus someone for like a whole minute or more, while that Morgana was hunting me down, which didn't even get the kill for, might I add. No. I'm out of here. I just wanted to use my flash because I didn't want to risk Ahri like flashing away and then me just like, awkwardly dying to Rek'Sai or something. So I think I can. Oh god, no! Now I'm in trouble because Morgana's coming down. I was gonna say I think I can kill Rek'Sai, but if Morgana's here, then I'm not gonna risk it. I'm pretty slow though, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna kill the Scuttle Crab by using my bowler first, my improved bowler, because that hard CCs the Scuttle Crab, which makes it so that it's really easy to kill. The reason why I'm killing the Scuttle Crab though, why I just prioritize that, is because if bot lane tries to do dragon, then we have a bit of vision for it. Now I'm gonna kill these minions here. Lane taxing is a really important part of playing jungle, specifically like holding lanes rather than taxing. The reason why that is, I guess it's kind of obvious, but it's like it supplements the experience. So it gives you like extra experience and extra gold, and can really help you to stay ahead in the game. So what I'm gonna do here is, even though I was just talking about having vision on dragon, we can't stop that when no one's around bot lane. And, you know, I'm not really in position, I don't have my ult either. There really is no point trying to stop that dragon play, because it's just not going to happen. Nice. A bit lucky, but nice. So we'll just concede the dragon there. You know, there's no point contesting objectives that you know you can't take, because you're just going to lose them. It's not going to work. So we'll let it go, and then maybe we'll try to contest one in the future when we can actually contest it. We can win, guys. Keep it up. Good job. I'm just gonna throw in a bit of positive affirmation there. Just let my team know that we're doing well. No reason to be negative with people. No reason to be sad. No reason to flame. Just keep it up. We can do it. All that lovely business. I'm gonna try and kill this Gromp here. And I'm going to sit in this bush and try and wait for Rek'Sai. No, I don't know whether Rek'Sai will come here. And honestly, if he doesn't, and if Ahri does, then I'm probably going to die. But chances of Rek'Sai being here are kind of high, I guess. But I guess chances of Ahri being here are also pretty high. Got him. Close, very close. That was a good collapse by them. I got a kill, so I'm going to call worth on that one. Totally worth. Yeah, and now I'm going to go and buy a pickaxe, because I can. Because I'm a full-grown adult and I can buy whatever the hell I want. There are really two ways to be playing Rengar. Whether you play him as an assassin, or whether you play him as kind of like a bruiser or engaged champion. I kind of think in low reloads, assassin works really well, because people tend to be quite out of position. But bruiser is really nice too. And, you know, maybe I'll do a bit of both. I'm not too sure right now, but we have a pretty tanky Cho'Gath top lane. Or of course Cho'Gath will be building like AP items, but they're usually hybrid tanky IP items like Rod of Ages. So he can be tanky. His ultimate feast stacks makes him tanky anyway. Thresh will be tanky regardless too, although right now he's not really got any tank items. But yeah, he should be tanky, and there's no like need for me to be tanky is what I'm trying to say here. So I'm just going to keep farming. The reason why I've gone for a warrior instead of devourer, I actually do like going devourer, but it requires a lot of farming, and I think that it's pretty much preference either way, whichever one you go for. And yeah, wow, warrior is just a better, like, overall I think it's kind of better to the extent where you don't actually have to like, wow, did I really break my stealth by using my E there? Or my W? That was weird. Yeah, warrior just means that you don't have to farm up as much, and you can actually have more of an impact in the early game. Do we still need to group here? I would love to get in a bush to jump to this girl. What? That was really, really unnecessary, bro. Whatever, I guess, you know, better safe than sorry, eh? Alright, that's good. I was really in two minds about that play. About whether or not I even wanted to chase that, whether I needed to, whether my team had that. I'm glad I did decide to go and fight though, because that would have been pretty embarrassing if they all died. Alright, let's get this red buff again. This would be the third. I'm actually stuck, by the way. I can't move out of here, so better bloody get that. Run, Moby Boots, kick in, please. Get me out of here. Okay, I'm nice. I'm all sorted. So we've taken 3 red buffs from that guy. 2 of them, one of them was a steal, and then the last 2 were just like walking in there and taking it for free. So we're really setting that Rek'Sai behind, and you can tell he just hit level 8 from killing the minis there. So he's essentially like 2 whole levels behind me, probably even more than that, almost. So we're doing really well. Even though, you know, we haven't had immense amounts of impact this game, like as far as directly impacting the lanes go, but we've definitely had impact as far as just like this Rek'Sai. Comparing me to Rek'Sai, it's beyond obvious who is stronger than who. So I'm going for Ravenous Hydra. I really don't want to. Let's not be negative, guys. We will win. Just focus. You know, I really don't want to use my ult before I'm level 11 because it has a really high cooldown at level rank 1, and then at rank 2 it's a lot easier, I guess, a lot lower. I don't really want to go too ham here either, though. I'm not quite sure what cooldowns these guys have up, what abilities were used in the fight bot lane. So I don't really want to go too ham just in case there's nothing up. Dragon's up in 30 seconds, so I would like to try and make a play for that, but I'm not sure if there is a play to be made. Drag soon. Let's try and defend this. Hold slash defend this mid lane here. Don't go in on that, mate. Don't go in on that. Nice. That's a jungler dead, so this dragon should be free. Sad thing is that I'm not quite level 11 yet, which means that I'm not going to be able to. I don't really want to use my ult, and I'm not going to be able to have a rank 2 of my ult up. But Assassin Rengar, or like full damage Rengar, takes away dragon quite easily. As you can see, it's already on half health, and I'm just destroying it. So, you know, really easy for me to just easily secure that dragon. I don't think we want to fight here just yet, do we? Ah, I'm pleased. I'm like 1 camp off level 11. Just let me get level. No. That's not okay. This is risky as hell. See, this is what I mean. Like, nice. We can fight here now. I actually completely mucked this up. Like, I misplayed this pretty much as hard as I possibly could. I thought I didn't have enough fury when I jumped in, so I tried to use my W to gain the fury so that I could then root Vayne and make her an easy kill. And actually what I ended up doing was I ended up just using my W twice, I think it was. Like, I used the Empower W, which is the worst ability to use. It's not high damage and it's not CC, so I mucked that up really hard. But whatever, we mopped up 3 people there. I really didn't want to go in on that with Thresh, but it ended up being quite good. That was my mistake, actually, kind of misreading that situation, thinking that they were a lot stronger than we were and that we would have a pretty rough time if we did go in and fight that. So good that we got it. Also, guys, always remember, especially later on into the game, you always want to be using your smite on the raptors whenever you can. That chicken smite bonus is bloody strong. It gives you like the ability to stomp vision really easily, which is all really good. So I'm going to go and just finish these golems here, and then I'm going to recall and buy some items. Now, the items I buy is kind of preference, I think, right now. But I think what I'm going to do this game is I don't know whether I want to go full assassin or whether I want to go hybrid, because there's a lot of CC on their team. But what I'm going to do is I am going to go for a Hexdrinker here. And then I'm going to probably go for like a Randuin's, maybe a Warden's Mail into Banshees. Just be a bit tankier, I think. But, or I don't know. We still have the option to just go full assassin, so we could do that. I'm just gonna kill these. I wanted to initially fight these for Fury, but I have so much damage I may as well just kill them. Alright, there goes. Nice. We got the snare off. Getting a snare from that Morgana is definitely not easy, but we got it. Let's hope he jumps over this into this direction here so we can just kill him. Nice flash, bro. Where you going? What the hell is with people flashing for my kills? Thresh flashed for my kill earlier, and now Ezra flashed to try and get that one. Cheeky guys, greedy guys. Nah, that's all good. That's the art of using Rengar's ulti, is you can blow past the front line quite easily and get into the back line and get into the vulnerable players, like I did with Vi there. Not Vi, sorry, Vayne. Oh, okay. How did that hit me? Please. I positioned myself behind the minions. I was like, yeah, I'll let the minions tank this and then I'll just go in and kill her. Bloody hell, it hit me. Alright, whatever. Let's go kill these chickens and use the old smite for the chicken smite bonus. Taking a look at the CS this game as well, you can really see how I've prioritized farming a lot this game. How I've got a huge amount of CS, like I'm pretty fed as well, but having a lot of CS really helps me stay ahead of the game, and especially when you're going for assassin builds in this wonderful game of Lega Legends, you need to have high amounts of income to sustain that very expensive assassin builds. So make sure that you are not cheaping out on your farming and stuff like that if you do want to go for these assassin builds, because if you do cheap out and if you're underfarmed, you don't have enough gold and you are an assassin, you're pretty much useless. Like, at least if you're an underfarmed tank, yes, you'll die very fast, but you'll at least soak up some some cooldowns or whatever it may be. But if you are an assassin and you're underfarmed, there's just no point, absolutely no point to that, because then you're just gonna you can't kill anyone, you can't tank anything, you can't do anything. I'm not sure what Cho'Gath is complaining about here. They just got like 2 kills, didn't they? So of course I'm gonna push this lane down. If someone's not in their lane, I don't really think there's any harm in like pushing it. In fact, I think you should be pushing it, but I guess people view that as you just stealing their farm or something. I don't know. Hopefully that Rengar, that Cho'Gath can keep applying pressure in that lane so I can take this for free. Don't even want to smite this really. I need one more Ferocity stack. You always really want to use your ulti when you have max Ferocity, so you can come out of it and just use an empowered bowler. Empowered bowler. I'm going to smite this so we have vision in their jungle here. With that ghost spirit, wolf spirit, walking around. Let's go and keep pressuring this lane. I have a lot of gold here, so I will want to spend this soon. I'm seeing Ara using her ult. That means they're going to make an aggressive play. I don't think this is I don't really think this is the time to go aggressive for them. But I think that was very risky by them, and works out for us in the end. Face tanking this is not going to work either though. Good point, Dragon's up. Face tanking towers nowadays is really difficult. The towers really hurt, especially early game. So unless you've got like a huge mega beefy tank, then face tanking towers is not something I really recommend. But Dragon's up again. I've actually had really bad control over the timers this game. So I have not really been like I was okay for last Dragon, but I've just been completely spaced out for this one. I will actually say, I know it's a bit late to be saying these things, but this is like maybe, I don't know, I've been trying to get a good quality commentary going for a while, and I've been very busy, so my brain is completely out of it right now. So I'm sorry if the commentary doesn't quite meet your expectations and your standards. I'm trying my best, boys. So I killed the dragon away. It's up in 6 minutes. If you ever want to know the timers for when things respawn, you should. I like to remember it as 4, 5, 6. No. 5, 6, 7, not 4, 5, 6. I like to remember it, and then I actually misquote it, so that's not good. But yeah, I like to remember it as 5, 6, 7 buffs, Dragon, Baron. So yeah, buffs take 5 minutes, Dragon takes 6, Baron takes 7. Oh my goodness, if that had hit me, I was dead. I was playing a dangerous game, getting that close to Morgana. I have so much gold, I really need to spend it. Like, I'm gonna lie and say I've got 5k. Like, this is honestly like an amateur mistake I'm making right here. I always complain about this when other people do it, but you know, it's something which it is really bad, honestly, and it's a habit you really should get out of. But you really shouldn't be standing around with loads amounts of gold before recalling. You really should be spending your gold as you get it, kind of, in a sense. Obviously, you have to save up sometimes, but you don't really want to be hanging on to gold just because you don't have to recall. What that actually does is it means that all of the strength I've gained, like I'd gained like over 4,000 gold worth of strength, and I wasn't 4,000 gold strong because I just hadn't spent it. Like, if you're getting fed but you're not spending that gold, then you know, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. If you're getting kills, you're getting strong, and you're not spending that money. Well, absolutely nothing is an exaggeration because you still have the levels over people, but still, you really just need to be spending gold if you have the gold. It looks like my team's doing well without me, so I'm just going to keep split pushing this bot lane. The reason why I went for Last Whisper is just so if any of these guys buy armor, which it looks like people are doing a little bit anyway. Okay, I'm lying, only the owner is, but either way, if people buy armor, then you really need Last Whisper to shred through them. And even if they don't buy armor, it still gives you a huge amount of damage. It's a pretty big power spike, especially for the amount of gold it costs. It's really good. So I pushed that bot lane down, and now it means that we can now transition over to this bot lane here, over to this inhib. Okay, these guys, she literally walked up to us, what the hell, I thought she was going to juke backwards, never mind. The reason, this is kind of, I guess, I don't want to say it's a minor point, but it's kind of a minor point. I've talked to it after the fight. I'm just going to stick on, actually I accidentally just used my empowered heal here. If you think your team can push without you, there's no point all pushing the same place. You may as well go and push another place, which is what I just did here by pushing bot lane when my team was pushing mid. So we managed to, instead of just push one tower down, we managed to push 2 towers down, and yeah, now that means that the game's pretty much over, and I have the highest CS in the game. So there's the Ringo commentary done. Rengar is a really good champion, actually. I do recommend playing him, but he is really tough in the early game to get past that early game. I actually did struggle I think with Rengar, especially in the lower leagues, he can be quite hit and miss if you're not able to have impact early game, because your lanes can just feed too much before you even get to the point where you can have too much impact. So that can be a bit hit and miss, but overall he's a good champion, worth playing, and he's pretty fun to play as well. Now I hope that this commentary satisfied you and entertained you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me and more educational league content. Catch me on Facebook, on Twitter, and streaming on Twitch. Like I said, I'll be streaming a lot of these games. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video.